Hello and welcome to another composing episode where we are doing a haunting atmosphere type track, not spooky or gothic like we've done before, so it's a bit of a change. Remember, like and subscribe is always appreciated, and there's loads more videos like that on a playlist somewhere over there. Now, haunting atmospheres is the brief, and we're exploring the sparse, eerie and unsettling side of Halloween with haunting atmospheres. So musically, focus on droning pads, whispers, dissonance, keep the textures sparse and minimal. It's all about atmosphere basically. Think about the haunted investigations on ghost hunters, for example. So it needs to feel like a slow build of dread, an immersive soundscape that keeps the listener looking over their shoulder. I imagine we're going to have to compose some quite long phrases here rather than a simple 4-bar pattern, but we'll see how that goes. Initially, I'm thinking of using the Lydian mode, which is a major, but with the 4th degree sharpened. So in C major, you have an F sharp instead of an F. That creates a really nice dissonant, haunting sort of sound. So I imagine that's where I'm going to be going with this, but I'm going to have a play and see if I can come up with some sort of basis for our cue. See you in a sec. So I've got a basis for our track. We've got Crowhill Murmurations, and then I've got from BBC SO the cellies and the bass. Now these are doing a relatively simple line, just going from C to D and then B flat to A, while we've got the Crowhill on the C and then it moves to a G in the second half. So we've got some dissonances coming along. I think it's going to help us create some chords. The first part at the moment sounds like this. Now I can hear there's some dropouts in sound somewhere, but when I come to arranging this, I'm going to be automating different levels. Plus, I know there are going to be other sounds which may well cover those gaps. Right, let's find some other fun stuff to add. Okay, check. Found some more fun stuff. From Oblivion, we've got this pedal, which is rhythmic pedals, straight, not triplets. Now I know I might not lead this in from the very start, but because we are throwing everything at the palette at the moment, I will want some rhythmic elements later, so it's a good idea to build them in now if you can find them. That also goes for mosaic bass, which I have also added. We are on the Here We Grow, which sounds like this. And together they've got some nice filters on them and gives us a nice rhythmic undertone. And then I've added in the Kepler Orchestra celli momentum grid. So this is where I've used the sharp 4 which gives that haunting sound. And that's pretty cool. I think I need something a bit more effects like. So let me go and try and find some of those. Aha, we've found some effects. Funnily enough, one of the sounds from Eric Whittaker Choir is the soprano FX1. So that sounds like this, which is pretty spooky. Love that. And I've also got from Uncharted 88 these wood mallets. Now they sound quite dry at the moment, but I do know that I will be able to add reverb later on when I am mixing it. So I'm quite happy with those at the moment. I think we probably need some sort of transition, and I'm thinking of looking at damage, but you never know what I'll find. See you in a sec. Okay, so it wasn't damage, it was gravity that I have used, and I've got the whooshes and the reverses. First of all, the whoosh or swell does this. Which is pretty cool. And then I've also got a reverse as well to come to the end. Combined, they work really well together. There we go. And I've used a couple of the other whooshes towards the beginning as well. Okay, I said I was going to look for some damage. I think that might actually be useful for an introduction to get us in. So let me go and find some introduction stuff. Right, now we've got a bit of an introduction here. It was from damage, and I've used the swell. So this is what it sounds like as the whole piece comes in now. And then I've also put reverses in and some swells because that just adds effect to the end. So on their own they sound like this. And all together. I think that's all I need for the time being, because that's a pretty busy piece for something that is going to start off very sparse, and we'll structure the cue in part 2. But for now, like and subscribe appreciated. I'll play it for you as a bit of an outro, and hope you enjoy and have a go at making one yourself. Comments welcome if you want to contribute, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.